Hello friends, today we will see the activity installation on a Windows platform. Similar to any of the Windows application exe file, Activity also provides a exe installer, and when you download the enterprise version, it will also provide you one link for getting a key, that is the license key for Activity Enterprise. The installation is very simple. It is a wizard based installation, and it will provide you some steps which you need to follow, and then click on next at the subsequent levels, and then you will arrive at the conclusion of installing the activity application. Now I am going to click on this application, that is the exe file. So for running this file, you should have the admin privileges or some elevated privileges if there is some of the company policy applied. You can see now the wizard has started, and this is the first screen. We will go up front next. You can select the location where the program need to be installed. I am selecting it in a D drive inside a folder named as activity, which I have already created. Now, no steps further, everything is embedded within the application itself. It comes up with the activity core files packaged in a war format, as it's a Java based application, and also a bundled Tomcat application server to run this particular application. I'm clicking on next. It will extract all the files from the exe, and then it will create a folder inside the folder that we have selected named activity with the version 132, and it will export all the files over there. It will take a couple of minutes, and then we can directly jump into the directory where the application is installed to understand the structure and then how to run that. Meanwhile, when the installation is going on, I would like to mention some of the key points. Activity is a BPM application product which allows you to create the process definitions and integrate rules or other rule engine with the business process management tool, and then provide a full suite of process management activities. You can create a process diagram very quickly. It also allows the step editor, which we will see actually in subsequent sessions. And using the step editor, you can directly create a flowchart. From that, activity will create the or export the BPM and 20.xml file, which is the process definition as per BPM and 2.0 notation. It is almost installed. Yeah, it's done now. There is another version of or another way of installing activity available. That is that you have the core files, the binary for this, and then you run on that particular code on an application server. So that is a manual approach in which you need to download an application server like Tomcat or JBoss, and then explode the war into that. After that, you may have to perform some of the configurations, and then only you will be able to start the application. Now the installation is done, and we can view the readme file just after completion of the installation. So this should be read, because over here the steps how to install the license file, and then how to start the application, after that how to actually log in into the application, all those details are there. So for now, we will hit this URL and then we will copy this username with the password as admin. So that is enough for us right now. So let us go to the folder where this has been installed. Yeah, now you can see right now a folder named activity-132 with the version is created. Inside this we will find the docs folder, then h2 database, which is an embedded in-memory database coming with activity installation, the Java platform, and the Tomcat application server. The readme file can also be opened from here. The activity application can be started from here, and then if you want to uninstall the application, then you can run this particular application or the exe file. So let us first copy the license file. In this license file you have to paste inside the lib folder of Tomcat. So I have copied it, pasted it, this file over here. We will again go back to the home directory and then we will start the application. It will open two windows, two command prompt windows. One is for the h2 database, which will start the in-memory h2 database, and second is the Tomcat application server window. So in the database window you can see it is started now. It is running on some port and we can use this. The application server is starting up. Let us quickly see the readme file and find the username. admin@app.activity.com is the username. It's still starting. So you can notice on the logs that are coming up, it has detected the license file. It has applied the license file. First time this will take some time when you are starting the application for the first time, and for the subsequent times it will take quite lesser time as compared to this one. Okay, now you can see the last message, server startup in these many milliseconds, and we have got the window also. Let us use the same username and password that was mentioned in the readme file, and now we are logged in. So as you have seen, the installation is quite easy. In Linux platform, again the process is very much similar. The only difference will be that over there we will have a command line interface, and now you can start working on this application very well, and keep watching the next session that will come up for how to use this particular web interface and perform various type of tasks. Thank you and happy learning.